Bokuto Kotaro, tutor, part 33. Mentions of abuse and teen pregnancy. Do not watch if you're under the age of 16. Bokuto's point of view. Monday, 7 o'clock a.m. I'm at morning practice with my team, and some of us are getting scolded for our grades. I'm one of the people who's getting scolded. You, Bokuto, the coach says, pointing at me, and I flinch. Yes, sir, I say. Your grades are bad enough to get you kicked off the team, the coach says, and I sigh. Yeah, I know. I'll work on it, I say and look down. No, I think you need to be benched for a while, at least until you get your grades up, the coach says, and my heart stops. Bench. But coach, I say. No buts, Bokuto. You brought this upon yourself. If you need help, I can find you a tutor, coach says, and I nod repeatedly. Yes, sir, please help me find a tutor, I say, begging him. And he sighs and pulls his phone out of his pocket and makes a quick call. I listen in, and a girl will come by later after around practice time to talk to me about times to meet up and study. She'll meet you here later today, Bokuto, so be on your best behavior and be respectful, coach says, and I nod. Can you get me a hot girl tutor too, coach? Konoha says, and the team chuckles. All of you stop with your horny teenage braids before I make you run all practice, coach says, and we all straighten up. Your point of view. Monday, 8 o'clock a.m. I've been in this class working on my homework when I catch my teacher glancing at me repeatedly. Did I do something wrong? Honestly, this is such a bother. I can't focus on my homework if you keep looking at me. I look up at her and stare her dead in the eyes with my expressionless face. Did you need something, miss? I say to the teacher, and she nods. I have something I want to talk to you about, the teacher says, and I sigh and get up from my desk and walk over to her. What is it? I ask, and she sighs and looks at me. Can you do me a favor, she says, and I raise my eyebrow at her. And what would that be? I ask, and I hear her take a deep breath. Can you tutor? She goes to say, but once I hear the word tutor, I immediately know my answer. No, I say, and go to turn away from her. Wait, Ryan, please, he really needs to get his grades up, she says, and I scoff. Then tell him to study and work hard all by himself, I say, and go to walk away again. Listen, he's on the volleyball team. He will get kicked off if his grades don't improve. His coach called me, and I said you would already, so please, the teacher says, begging. I'm 18 years old, I work a job, I have my own house, I have a business I need to run. I'm still in school, and you want to add more to my plate by asking me to tutor someone? I ask, glaring at my teacher. I know, you have a lot going on, and your life isn't easy, but please, Ryan, this is for the kid's future. Please just help him. I'm sure in a month he won't need your help anymore. My teacher says, and I scoff. What's his name? What's his grades? When do I have to tutor him? I ask. Well, his name's Bokuto Kotaro. He pretty much just failing every subject, and you guys need to figure out a tutoring schedule together. I told his coach you would stop by after school and discuss it with him. I hope you don't have work today, the teacher says, and I nod. Okay, fine, I say, and walk back to my seat calmly. I'm actually very much not calm. Did she just say Bokuto Kotaro? He's the ace of our school and one of the top 5 aces in Japan. He's amazing at volleyball, but his childlike behavior and loud booming voice is so annoying. But Bokuto's thighs, bro, dreamy, his face, handsome as hell. He's all around a handsome guy. The few times I've met him, he was really sweet, but like I said, loud and childish. Monday, 12 o'clock p.m. The whole first half of my day I spent trying to figure out why I agreed to help him. Was it simply because of my attraction to him? How pathetic of me to let something so simple as a crush decide what I do with my very little spare time that I have left. I know if it was anyone else's name who was said, I would firm her down again immediately, regardless of if they'd get kicked off the team or not. The bell for lunch rings, and I pack up my stuff and head to the lunchroom. Once I'm in the lunchroom, I walk to my 2 friends, Bruna and Yukori, and I sit at the table and pull out my lunch I packed for myself. Ryan, are you sure you're not a 25-year-old woman? You're too mature to be 18 years old, Bruna says, and I laugh. Just had to grow up fast, you know that, I say, and she nods. Man, I gotta make a quick call real quick. I'll be right back, I say, and hop up from my seat and run to an empty hallway. I call my boss and let him know for the next month I need to be let off. My boss is a very understanding guy and is always flexible with my schedule. I mean, all I do is wait tables so he can find anyone to replace my spot easily. I work at a simple maid cafe after school. After talking to my boss, I make my way back to my table and I sit down to begin chatting and eating with my friends. Hey Ryan, what are you doing later? Want to join me for my club? Bruna asks. Sorry, I have to tutor someone, I say, and the girls look at me in shock. You, Ryan, Ellen, are going to tutor someone? You won't even tutor me, Yukori says, and I laugh. You're smart enough, you'll be okay, I say, and Bruna laughs. So who's the lucky person being tutored by you, the child genius, Bruna says. Not a child genius, but Bokuto, I say, and the girl smirk at me. Oh, so you're the lucky one is what you're saying, Yukori says, and I nod. Don't step over those luscious thighs, girl, while you're tutoring him, Bruna says. Hey, I won't, okay? I'm just gonna tutor him and then leave. Nothing will happen, I say to the girls, and they roll their eyes and nod. The lunch bell rings, and I sigh and wave goodbye to my friends. Time for class again. Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. I notice the bell will ring in 15 minutes. I pack up my stuff and wave to my teacher and head out the door. Yes, I have to leave every day early from class because the last 15 minutes I go to the office and help out with anything that they want me to help with. Basically, when my friend called me a child genius, she wasn't entirely wrong. I've been smarter than other kids my age ever since I was younger. I know how to do things most people my age don't know how to do. I like to code stuff and make websites and things such as video games, which is why I own my own business. My parents died when I was 12. My younger brother and I were moved in with my grandma at the time. Grandma was pretty old, so I was the one who took care of us. Grandma died when I turned 16, and I was allowed to live freely because I could take care of myself. I learned many useful things in that time period, which is why I can live alone now. My brother's 14 years old and now in foster home because I can't legally have custody over him. I'm just doing my best to get through this year so I can adopt my brother and move him here with me. I want to get into the office and help out with for the last 15 minutes and leave when the bell rings. I make my way to the gym, and once I reach it, I open the door and walk inside. Bokuto's point of view. Monday, 3 o'clock p.m. School ended, and I met up with Akashi, and we walked to the gym together. After a few minutes, the door opens, and it's Ryan. Oh God, is she my tutor? I heard she's really strict and mean. and that her attitude is really bad, but every time we've talked, she was so nice to me and seemed like her attitude was normal. I watch as she walks in and over to my coach. I hide behind Akashi a bit because ever since I first seen this girl, I thought she was beautiful. It was just a small crush at first, but then suddenly I would look for her in the halls or at lunch. Bokuto-san, what are you doing? Akashi says. Shh, it's her. I think she might be my tutor, I say and cover Akashi's mouth. He then pushes my hand away and turns back to me. You, Bokuto-san, I don't know where your hands have been. Don't touch my mouth. And that's the YN girl you always look for at lunch, Akashi asks, raising his eyebrow, and I nod slowly. Yes, isn't she gorgeous, Akashi? I say, and he looks at her. I cover his eyes. Bokuto, how am I supposed to tell if she's beautiful if you cover my eyes, Akashi says, and I sigh. I don't want you to look at her, I whine. Don't whine. She's pretty, but she has a resting bitch face, Akashi says. A what face? I say, confused. Then I notice her walking over to us. I hide behind Akashi again. This is embarrassing. If she's my tutor, then she knows I'm stupid, which sucks because she's the smartest person in our school. Hello, Akashi, I hear her say. Huh? You know me? He asks, and she laughs. Oh yeah, my little brother talks about how you're such a good setter. She says, little brother. You have a little brother? Who is it? I ask, popping out from behind Akashi. Oh, hello, Bokuto, she says. Why is her face so pretty? Hey, YN. Anyways, who's your little brother? Do I know him? I ask, and she nods. Hinata Shoyo, she says. Huh? But you don't have the same last name. Oh, yeah. Shoyo was taken by a foster family, so he goes by their last name, she says and looks sad. Oh, I'm sorry, I say, feeling bad. It's okay, Bokuto. Can we talk? She asks, and I feel my heart drop. Yeah, let's go over here, I say, grabbing her wrist and running with her to the corner of the gym. Geez, Bokuto, I could have walked myself, she says, and I pout. So are you my tutor, I ask, and she nods. We need to figure out a tutoring schedule. I know you have practice from 3 to 5 on weekdays. Are you free to study on the weekends? She asks, and I nod. I don't think that weekends will be enough for him to study. I'm really dumb, I say, looking down, and I feel her pat my shoulder. No, Bokuto, you'll see how smart you really are when I help you, she says with a smile. So pretty. Bokuto, are you listening? She says, and I snap out of my trance. I'm in. So sorry, I was zoned out, I say. And she sighs. Okay, listen, Bokuto, if you want me to help you, I'm gonna need you to focus more. We can study after school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we can study on the weekends, she says, and I nod. Where will we study at? I ask. My house, she replies. Oh, okay, now that we have that figured out, can I go back to practice? I say, and she sighs and nods. Your point of view, Monday through 3:30 p.m. Hey, wait, will you stay for practice? Bokuto says with pleading eyes. Bokuto, I have to work, I say, and he pouts, going into a thing I have heard Shoyo call emo mode. Boku, I start to say, but I'm cut off by my phone ringing. Sunshine is calling. Please come get me. Shoyo, honey, what's wrong? Please, I don't want to live with them anymore, please. Okay, baby, I'm coming. I just have to call our social worker, okay? Aren't you at practice? I am, but they're fighting with Coach Yukai. Please, they want to take me home and beat me. Okay, I'll be there in 2 hours. Stay with Daichi and Sugo. I love you, baby. Stay safe. I love you too. Bye. I really have to go. Bye, Bokuto. See you tomorrow. I shout, running out of the gym. I run to the train station and get on the train leaving for Miyagi. I really hate it that Shoyo had to go all the way to Miyagi. Why couldn't they just allow him to be placed in a home near me? I get on my phone and dial the social worker's number. Hello? YN, is there something wrong? I know you told me I couldn't get him until I graduated, but I promise you I will take good care of him. I have enough money I can support us both. Please. He's getting abused. You don't understand. He just called me crying his eyes out. Are you going to get him right now? I'll put in an order with CPS. For now, he'll be in your custody as a foster child. After you graduate, you can adopt him. I'm sorry about your brother, honey. Get him safely. Tuesday, 7 o'clock a.m. Shoyo, honey, I have to enroll you in school today. I called the principal last night and he said that you can come to school with me, but you won't have your own schedule until Thursday, I said to my little brother. Okay, he says sadly, and then he goes to get dressed. After we're both dressed and ready, we head out the door and we walk down the street, and then we're at the school. I watch Shoyo mopes by my side. My heart breaks for my little brother. What's wrong, Sho? I ask, and he looks at me. I miss Kageyama, he says, and I smile. Oh, buddy, I know. Come here, I say, pulling him into a hug. Do you want to go to the volleyball gym? Maybe they'll let you join in their morning practice, I say, and he cheers right up. He nods and we make our way to the gym. When I open the door and walk inside, everyone looks at me. Can somebody join you guys? I say, and the coach looks at me confused. A new student, he asks, and I nod. Well, kind of. He hasn't really gotten enrolled yet, but he's a good kid and really good at volleyball, too, I say, and then he nods. Okay, Shoyo, come in, I say, and Shoyo walks in, and the team is stunned. My disciple, Bokuto shouts and runs towards Shoyo. Hello, Bokuto, Shoyo says, and shouts him back and hugs him. Good, he's happy. Hello, Hinata, Akashi says, walking over to him. Can you please call me Shoyo now? I'm no longer Hinata, Shoyo says to Akashi, and Akashi nods. What is Karazuma's number 10 doing here, the coach asks. Oh, I'm YN's little brother. She now has custody over me, Shoyo says happily. What? He's your little brother? The coach shouts, and I nod. Well, how come you didn't bring him to me before? I mean, we're already a powerhouse school, but could you imagine us with that little monster, the coach says, and I laugh. I didn't have custody over him. I was too young. Technically still am, but I don't want to talk about that. Anyways, if any of you hurt or be mean to my little brother, I will not hesitate to kill you and make it look like an accident, I say. YN, you can't say that, Shoyo says, waving his hands in my face. Shh, yes I can, and I just did. I also 100% mean it as well. No one touches my sunshine, you hear me? I say to the boys, and they nod. I walk to the bench and sit down and watch their morning practice. With Shoyo around, I feel a lot lighter and happier. I don't feel the need to be mean or have an attitude. After an hour, the bell rings, signaling that class is about to start. Show, let's go, honey, I say, and he nods and walks over to me. Wait, Shoyo, why in? I'm still coming over tonight, right? So you'll be here after practice? Bring Shoyo, he can practice with us, Bokuto says. And Shoyo and I nod. Thank you, Bokuto, Shoyo says, and he smiles and nods. Tuesday, 8 o'clock a.m. I reach my classroom and I have Shoyo sit right next to me. The teacher starts class and is teaching. I'm paying attention, but I look over to see Shoyo asleep on the desk. I sigh and start playing with his hair. I can't help but feel like a bad sister for the fact that my brother was placed into a home where he was abused. I continue to pay attention and do my work that I'm assigned. Shoyo is still asleep, but I hear his phone buzzing in his pocket. I take it out and see a message from Kageyama. I love you. Shoyo, when are you going to tell me about your relationship with that setter? It's hard to act like I don't know. I put his phone back into his putty pocket and continue doing my homework. Tuesday, 12 o'clock p.m. Show, wake up. Lunchtime will start soon. I say to my little brother, who wakes up groggily. I was so tired from unpacking all night long, Shoyo says, and I nod. I know, you can sleep more after we eat, okay? I say, and he nods. Can we sit by Bokuto and his friends? Shoyo says, and I sigh. I'm not going to, but once I buy your lunch, you can sit by them, okay? I say, and he nods happily. The bell for lunch rings, and I pull Shoyo out of the classroom and into the lunchroom. I walk into the lunch line and buy him his meat buns, which makes him super hyper and happy. Good, I'm glad. We walk into the line, and he stops and tugs on my shirt. What's wrong, honey? I ask, and he looks at me. I'm friends with him, but I'm nervous, so please come with me, he says, and I sigh and nod. I walk over to the boys' table, and Shoyo is still standing behind me, being shy. Shoyo wants to know if it's okay if he can sit with you, I say, and all the boys nod. See, Shoyo, they don't care. Sit down, I say, stepping aside. Hey, Shoyo, sit down, buddy, Bokuto shouts, and I just stare at him. How are you so handsome but so irritating with how loud you are? Can YN sit with us too? Shoyo says, and I glare at him. Shoyo, I told you no, I say, and he gives me puppy dog eyes. You can sit with us, we don't care, I think that boy named Konoha says, and I look down and sit next to Shoyo. Hey, trade places with me, I want to sit next to Komi, Shoyo says, and I look at who he's sitting next to. I see it's Bokuto. I don't want to, I say. Why do you hate me so much? Shoyo says, pouting, and I sigh and stand up. Move now before I crack your head open, I say, and Shoyo jumps seats. Oh, hello, YN, Bokuto says with a smile, and I look away, not wanting to blush. Hi, Bokuto. Hi, I say back, and then begin to eat. Oh, yeah, Shoyo, your phone was going crazy in class. You might want to answer, I say. It was probably his boyfriend, Konoha says, and Shoyo flinches. I don't know what he's talking about, Shoyo says, stuttering. I sigh and look at him. Did you think I wouldn't accept you, I ask, and Shoyo's eyes go wide. Yeah, my foster parents didn't, so I never told anyone, he says. I love you. You're my little brother. I don't care if you like boys or girls. All I care about is that you're loved, and I know that Kageyama loves you, I say, and Shoyo begins to cry. Now you don't just say something like that. You don't know if he wants people to know, so don't put my brother out like that again, I say to Konoha, and he looks scared and then nods. Why, and you're such a good big sister. You're so awesome, Bokuto says, and I smile. Thanks, I say with a smile. Bokuto goes red and then turns to Akashi. Agashi, he shouts, and I cover my ears. Way to be obvious, Bokuto-san, Akashi says, and we continue to eat and talk with the boys. Tuesday, 5 o'clock p.m. The boys are finishing up with practice right now, and so they're cleaning up. I stand by the gym door waiting for Shoyo and Bokuto. After a while, the boys come out of the club room and walk over to me. Ready to go, I ask, and they nod. Shoyo, when we get home, you need to take a shower. I'll start dinner while helping Bokuto, I say, and Shoyo nods. What about Bokuto? Shouldn't he be taking a shower too? Shoyo asks. If he wants to, he can, but that's up to him, I say. I don't have extra clothes, Bokuto says, and as we walk out of the school grounds. You can borrow some of my dad's clothes, I say, and then Bokuto nods. We finally make it to my house, and I unlock the door and invite them in. Shoyo runs to his room and grabs clothes. Oh, Shoyo, use the shower in my room, and Bokuto, you can use the guest bathroom. I'll grab the clothes and set them by the door for you. Go ahead, I'll start dinner, I say to the boys, and they nod. I walk to the spare bedroom and grab Bokuto's sweatpants and a plain t-shirt. I set them outside the door with the towel, and then I walk to the kitchen and begin to cook some Alfredo. I set the table with 3 plates, and before long, the 2 boys join me. After I'm done making the food, I make their plates and hand it out to them. Wow, you really made this? Bokuto asks, and I nod. It looks really good, so thank you for the food, Bokuto says again, and I smile. Yeah, thanks for the food, YN, Shoyo says, smiling. You're welcome, I say, and then we eat. Tuesday, 6:25 p.m. Bokuto and I are on the living room floor, and I'm tutoring him while Shoyo is on the couch, and then his phone suddenly rings, and he answers it. I listen to his call, being the nosy, protective sister that I am. Shoyo, Kageyama, don't do that. Boku, not a boke. All I did was kiss my phone. Yeah, that was so cringy. Don't do it again. I miss you, though. I miss you even more. I feel like my heart's going to break. Ay. You two will be fine, I say, and Shoyo laughs. Is that your sister? Did I just out you? I'm so sorry. I thought you were alone. No, Konoha outed me at once, and it was on accident, but YN almost killed him. Shoyo, quit making me sound evil to your boyfriend, I say. I don't think you're evil. I think you're very nice, Bokuto says, and I smile and blush. Is that Bokuto here? Why is he near you? Is he going to take you away? Huh? He's not here for me, Bakajiyama. Oh, so he's there for your sister. Are they dating? I think so. Huh? Shoyo, no or not? We only talk like 30 times, Bokuto says. How do you know that? I ask, and he blushes. Are you sure you're not dating? I mean, his hand has been on your thigh this whole time. I mean, look, Kageyama, don't they look like a couple? Shoyo says, pointing at Bokuto's hand. I didn't even notice it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice I was touching you, Bokuto says, scooting away. It's fine. I don't mind, I say, blushing and looking down. I hear Shoyo and Kageyama making fun of Bokuto and I sigh. Shoyo, shut up and go to your room. If you stay there until Bokuto leaves, I'll let Kageyama stay the night this weekend, I say. Kageyama says, go to your room now. I laugh as Shoyo jumps up and runs to his room. I look at a very embarrassed Bokuto and laugh. Come on, Bokuto, let's study, I say, patting next to me. He looks at me and scoots closer again. When he gets close enough, he continues coming, and I lean back, and now he's crawling over top of me. I'm pinned to the floor at this point. Bokuto, I say, and feel my face heat up. What did you mean by you don't mind my hands on your thigh, he asked, and I shrugged. Does that mean you like it, he asked, and I push and turn away. Bokuto, we need to study, I say, and he sighs and backs away, and then sits down again. I did, I say, and he snapped his head back to me. Okay then, he says, placing his hand back on my thigh. Let's study now, Bokuto says with a smirk. Oh, okay, I say, and begin to teach him again. Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Bye, Bokuto, Shoyo and I wave to Bokuto as he walks out of my house. He turns around and waves, and then shuts the door. I sigh and walk to the couch and sit down and turn on TV. After a few minutes, Shoyo comes to join me. He pops down and sits next to me crisscross, staring at me. I try to ignore him and continue watching TV, but I can feel him drilling a hole into my skull from staring so hard. What, honey, I ask, and he smiles. You like Bokuto, he says, and I sigh and roll my eyes. What makes you think that, I say? You look at him the same way that Kageyama looks at me, and that's love, Shoyo says, and I laugh. Shoyo, I definitely don't love him, but I do enjoy the way he looks, I say, and Shoyo giggles. What, I ask, confused. What do you like about his look, Shoyo says, wiggling his eyebrows. He has pretty eyes, and he has a nice build, and his smile is really cute. I like his... I'm not talking to you about this, I say, and Shoyo falls off the couch from laughing so much. You like his thighs. I saw you staring so hard at the gym, Shoyo says, and I blush. Shut up, Shoyo, I say, and he laughs again. It's okay, I love Kageyama's milky thighs, too, he says. Ew, no, you're too young, I say, and he laughs. Not like that. We haven't done that yet, he says, and I nod. Good, please wait till you're of age. But if you are going to do it, let me know so I can buy you stuff so you can be safe, I say, and he nods. Buy some then, he says, and I sigh. Shoyo, really? I ask. Please, he says, and I sigh again. Okay, this is... oh, fuck, I hate this. What's his size, I ask. I don't know, I have to ask, Shoyo says, taking out his phone. I hate that I have to have these talks with him, but he's my little brother and I want him to be safe. After a while, he tells me his size and I write it down so I can buy them stuff. I guess Shoyo and Kageyama are both of legal age, but I would have liked if they would have at least waited to 18, or at least until I lost mine, little asshole. Time skip. Friday, 3:30 p.m. Hey, I won't be staying for your guys' practice today, so take care of Shoyo. I have to go to the store. Bye, guys, I say, waving to the team and make my way to the store. Bokuto's point of view. Hey, I won't be staying for your guys' practice today, so take care of Shoyo. I have to leave to go to the store. Bye, guys, Anne says before leaving. Why is she going to the store right now, Konoha says, and Shoyo smirks. To buy condoms, Shoyo says. Huh? The team shouts. She's going to have sex, I ask, sadly. Why, Bokuto? Sad it's not you, Shoyo says with a smirk. What the fuck? Why is he being so savage right now? Just shut up. No, I say. Oh, come on, Bokuto. I can see the way you look at her. Plus, when you were at my house, I saw you had her pinned to the ground, Shoyo says, and the boys look at me. That was an accident, I say. That's why you were all like, did you really like it when my hand was there? Shoyo says, knocking me. Your sister thinks you're an innocent angel who gets bullied, but you're the bully, Konoha says, and I nod. Anyways, no, Bokuto, she's a virgin. The condoms are for me, he says, and we all laugh. Wait, you top Kageyama, Shio asks? Oh, God, no. I mean, we haven't done it yet, but I don't want to top, Shoyo says. Alright, I'm done talking about this. Let's practice, I say, and the boys nod. Your point of view. Friday, 4 o'clock p.m. Well, I'm in the condom section, and this is really awkward. I grab the condoms and lube, and then I grab Shoyo stuff for pain. I look at the condoms again and think it wouldn't hurt to buy condoms for me just in case I want to do stuff. I grab some boxes and throw them in the basket, and then I grab snacks and some throw blankets for this weekend. I mean, Kageyama and Shoyo will definitely want to have a movie night. And then I remember that Bokuto will come over as well. I'll buy him a prize for studying so well. I buy him an owl plushie and his favorite candy. After buying everything from the store, I make my way back to the school. Friday, 5 o'clock p.m. I walk into the gym and with all the bags in my hand, and I walk to the bench and set them down. The boys look at me and I wave, and they wave and I wave back. Shoyo runs over and looks at the bag. I completely forgot about the extra condoms I bought until he shouts, "Why'd you buy so many condoms?" Shoyo shouts, and I jump. Shoyo, shh. And you don't have to know about my sex life, so please, shh. I say, you're a virgin, Shoyo shouts. How did you know? And stop being so loud, I shout back at him, and then I look at the boys who are staring. I heat up with embarrassment. Do you plan on having sex this weekend? Who did you say was coming over again? Shoyo says, and I freeze. No, don't assume. Oh my god, are you and Bokuto going to have sex? He's the one coming over this weekend, Shoyo shouts again in my facepalm. No, shut up. Why are you so loud? Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, I shout. We're going to have sex because I don't remember saying anything about that. I thought we were just studying, Bokuto says, and the boys facepalm. We are just studying, Bokuto, I say. Aw, man, he says. What do you mean? Aw, man, you wanted to fuck? Konoha shouts. Wait, no, I mean, we cuddled after we studied yesterday, so I wanted to do that, Bokuto says, and I blush like crazy. Please just stop talking, all of you, and go practice, I say, and Shoyo pulls out the owl plushie. What's this? Shoyo says, cuddling it. Hey, give me that, I say, snatching it from him. But it's cute, I want it, Shoyo says, pouting. No, don't do that, I'll give in. No, it's for him, I whisper and point at Bokuto, and he nods. Bokuto, come here, Shoyo shouts, and I roll my eyes. Really, Shoyo, I say, and he smirks. You're no angel, you're a devil. What's wrong, Shoyo? Bokuto says, walking over. YN has a present for you, Shoyo says, smiling. What? A present for me? He shouts, and I nod. Here, I say, and hand him the owl. And Bokuto begins to cry, and I feel bad. I love it. He's my son. Now I'll never put him down. I love it. Thank you. I like it so much. I like you so much, Bokuto says, and I smile and blush. I'm glad you like it, I say, and he nods and walks back over to the team cuddling it. Agashi, look at my son, Bokuto says, holding out the owl. I watch as Konoha snatches it from his hand. I want it. It's mine now, Konoha says, running from him. Give it back now. It's from YN. I'll kill you, Bokuto says, and now tackles Konoha to the ground. Ouch, Bokuto. I was just joking, Konoha says, handing back Bokuto his owl. Bokuto hugs it and kisses it. Don't touch my son again or I'll get really mad, Bokuto says, poking Konoha in the chest. YN, you created a monster, Akashi says, smiling, and I laugh. Saturday, 6 o'clock a.m. I wake up to knocking at my front door. I run to open it and see a very happy Kageyama. What are you doing here so early? I ask, and he smiles and walks in. I was too excited. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad, he says, and I giggle. You're fine, kid. He's in his room, which is the first door on the right. Just go in and go to sleep, please. Don't wake him up. I don't want to make breakfast, I say, and Kageyama nods. Saturday, 12 o'clock p.m. Ah, what are you doing here? I hear Shoyo shout. I guess he just woke up. Did he seriously just now wake up? Bokuto asks, and I nod. I'm not having sex at 12. Put your clothes back on, Kageyama. Here, Shoyo shout, and I laugh. Excuse me, I say to Bokuto, who's sitting on the floor. I get up and walk to Shoyo's room, and I knock on the door, and there's no answer. I knock again, and Shoyo opens, and I see shirtless Kageyama. No having sex right now. Also, don't shout, Shoyo. Bokuto's trying to study. Please be quiet. Thank you, love you, bub, I say, and he nods and closes the door. I walk back to Bokuto, and he places me in his lap. He puts the owl on my lap. Bokuto, will you be able to focus like this? I ask, and he nods, and then places his head on my shoulder and begins to work again. After an hour, Kageyama and Shoyo walk out. Saturday, 1 o'clock p.m. You're really not dating? Kageyama asks, and Bokuto and I nod. Why not? I would totally accept Bokuto as my dad, Shoyo says, and I laugh. I'm your sister, not your mom. Even when I adopt you, I expect you to call me your sister. So Bokuto won't be your dad, I say, and he sighs. I would let you be my son, Shoyo, but you have to accept him as your brother, Bokuto says while holding up his owl. I get off Bokuto's lap and he pouts. Why'd you get off, Bokuto says, pouting. Your legs are probably numb. I was sitting on you for an hour, I say, and he shakes his head no. Sit on me more, Bokuto says. This time, make it his face, Kageyama says, and Shoyo laughs. No, I shout, and then slap Kageyama in the head. God, first years are wild these days, I say. Then I look at Bokuto, who is now blushing. Bokuto, I ask. I'm fine, give me a few minutes, he says, and then stares at his paper and begins to work again. Great, you broke him, Kageyama, I say, and Kageyama laughs. Saturday, 6 o'clock p.m. I walk to the kitchen and begin to make dinner. I make meat buns for it because Shoyo requested it. Once the dinner is done, I set the table with 4 plates and call the boys to come eat. Boys, come eat, I say, and they all walk into the kitchen and sit down. We all eat and talk over dinner. I don't want to go home, Bokuto pouts. Then stay the night, Kageyama says, and I stare at him. Bitch, this is my house. I get to decide who stays, I say, and then Bokuto pouts. So you don't want him to, Shoyo asks? No, I do. Bokuto, please stay the night, I say, and Bokuto shoes up. Okay, I'll tell my mom, Bokuto shouts happily, and then I laugh and continue eating. Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. Let's watch 365 Days. I need ideas, Kageyama says, and I laugh. What's that? Shoyo asks. Yeah, what is that? Bokuto says. Y'all don't know? I ask, and they nod. I look at Kageyama and hand him the remote. I pass out the blankets, but Kageyama and Shoyo end up sharing. I want to share with you too, Bokuto whispers in my ear, and I look at him. He smiles. Come closer, he says, again, and pulling me by my waist, drag me to him. Bo, I say, and he smirks. He says. Nothing. Kageyama, hurry up and put it on, I say, and then Kageyama clicks play. At first it's going well, and then it gets juicy, and then it gets to the juicy parts. I look over at Shoyo, who is bright red and trying to hide his face, into Kageyama. Kageyama's dying of laughter, and I smile. I then feel Bokuto wrap his arms around my waist and flip me sideways, and we're not spinning. But Bokuto, are you? I whisper and feel him nod into my back. It's not my fault you picked this show, he says, and I laugh. A few more scenes go by, and I watch as Shoyo and Kageyama jump off the couch. Shoyo dragging Kageyama. Turn the volume up, Shoyo says, slamming his door closed. Well, I say, and then get up to grab the remote, but I'm pulled back. I like you, Bokuto says. I like you too, Bokuto, I say, and he shakes his head no. I mean, I like you. Like, I want to be your boyfriend, Bokuto says, and my eyes go wide. I mean, I knew Bokuto and I were flirting, but I thought it was just for fun. Me too, I say, and he smiles. So will you be my girlfriend, he says, and I nod. Great, sorry to do this on our first date, but I didn't want to fuck you if you weren't my girlfriend, Bokuto says, picking me up and throwing me over his shoulder. He then carried me to my room and laid me on the bed. Where's the condoms you bought, he says. In the bathroom. But wait, I'm a virgin, I say, and he smiles and nods. So am I, he says, and I nod. I watch as he walks into the bathroom and comes out. His shirt is now off and a line of condoms hanging out of his mouth. I watch as he unbuttons his pants and walks over me. Want me to undress you, he says with a smirk, and I look down at my fully clothed body. I like it better this way. Just take off my pants, I say, and he looks at me confused. Why, he asks. I'm insecure, I say, and then he sighs and sets the condoms on the bedside table. He kisses my forehead and then my cheeks, and then my nose, my lips, my jaw, my ears, and my neck. He puts his head inside my shirt and kisses my chest, and then trails his weight down my stomach and stops at my pants. He looks at me and I nod. He pulls them down and kisses me downwards, and then my thighs and all the way to my feet, and he places kisses everywhere. He flips me around and then kisses my neck and then down my back this time. Everywhere I just kissed on you is beautiful. No need to be insecure, baby girl, but I don't want to make you uncomfortable, so if you would still like to keep your shirt on, we can, he says, and I smile, almost crying. I roll back into my back and then sit up and pull my shirt off. I watch as his eyes look at my chest and look